kind of overwhelming.
It's overwhelming, but you let it. Of course, you're gonna watch the news and all that stuff. Like, there's no way the Father says let all that go. Yeshua, they're gonna do us bad.
I like to virgins that. Okay.
He told the soldiers, "Well, what do we have to do for salvation? And be happy, be content with your pay." And they're not content with their pay. They want to. There's 13 active, 1,500 active troops. Yeah, and the U.S. is huge. It's huge. Pass me the sick bucket. Pass me the sick bucket. Breaking. Kennedy claims something weird happened to 2,000 years of lies. Oh, you didn't see that very much. You saw Putin personal message. You saw that all the way.
That's it. It all planned for the end of January. Well, that's the one. That was one I watched. That was good about the food.
You saw a little bit of it.
No, I saw this. I saw it.
You see a little red bar that says how much we.
Oh.
Is that what you're talking about, though?
Watch what eating before bed does to your skin. What you eat for dinner might have greater impact.
Yeah, they made a cookout for me. I didn't celebrate it. I was painted till like 5:30. Painted at 5:30. They made a cookout for me, and
I think this is it.
then I watched Kung Fu Panda. It went by so fast. Everybody was nice to me. Everybody, it was just felt great, you know. Like it just went by so fast. Like the day just went by so fast. I talked a lot over there with these rooster guys, you know, that were there visiting at a friend's house. Yeah, a lot of that talking.
Mom take you to breakfast?
Yeah.
Where'd you go?
With my sister too.
Oh, well, good.
Everybody went to the monster truck show. I guess they're celebrating there for me, for us. No, nothing. We didn't get to really. We talked and said a lot of things, but just a lot of catching up. A lot of things have happened, you know, within my family and them. And
well, that's good.
Like I don't know nothing about it. There's so many things I like forgot. How my nephews look. I mean, since I last saw them, it's hard. I given up so much for this. You give up all this stuff.
That you've kept up. You need to keep up with your family.
Yeah, I just heard them. You know, they're saying my sister has 2 videos that went viral with her pup. Yeah, her pup Rusty. And down right there in front of Burger King, he stops all traffic. He's a little Yorkie.
Oh, really?
A little Yorkie, 3 pounds. He sees the cops coming. The cops have all the streets closed off, traffic stopped.
Because of the dog?
Because of that little Yorkie, a little one. He's like 3 pounds. He sees the cops coming. They show the video. He's straight looking at him, and then that song comes on, the bad boys, what you gonna do? You know? And he's looking at the cops, and the cops try to get off of the car. And then he takes off running the other way towards Sonic. And it's just everybody, all the traffic's after him, behind him, and he's just like. That day, 5 of the dogs came out or something.
Did they catch him?
They caught him, yeah.
But
and then he passed away, but not right there. But he passed away like later on. They told me, and my sister gets really sad with that. But the video has over 1 million views, like almost 9,000 comments. And I was like, and I looked at it, I was like, not just because he's, you know, it's your video or your pup or anything like that. That is a really good video. That is the best video. Like, how did they catch that? But it was cute. It was great because how his memories kept. He passed away. It was very sad. Brings my sister to tears even right there talking about it. But like, wow, like how he left. She's lost one before where they just pictures. She lost him, like they stole him. Yeah, at a veterinarian place. Yeah, in Mexico. And she got really, really sad about that. But this one, man, I remember how much she loved that little dog too. But like the memories that were left behind, I was like, a viral video, you know? Yes, man, this country's gonna leave you really heartbroken if you're not detached from it. The scripture tells you, not me. It's telling us. It's the beast that was born in the land. I know we love this land. I know we love this country. I know we love the people of it. But in reality, man, is
I guess I'm just, yeah, I just need to get over this, but it's going to take me a while because I'm so, I don't know, I don't know if I guess maybe in a sense I'm angry.
you're
I've
being
got,
like everybody.
I'm angry.
You can't do the work of the Father if you're running on all these emotions that the whole country's on. That's why they're so violent and they're so. It's crazy to really. The reality of being in the streets in America is not pretty. They're mean. Just like what Kung Fu Panda said yesterday. The three things of the streets.
Well, this is the one I was watching, but you have to watch it from the very beginning because it shows about.
I will.
It starts with England. It actually starts with England. But anyway, it is a. I thought it was very interesting about how we are only, why we have got only two sections. You've got the rich and you've got the poor, and the middle class.
Democrat,
The middle
Republicans.
class has basically had to pay for everything. So this is why the middle class is bankrupt because we had to pay because the middle class. Remember, my parents were middle class. Of course, that was
Yeah, it helps you spend how to spend your money. Once you know all the deception, it's like makes you like, okay, maybe I'm not gonna pay for things like this or this and that. But the scriptures are huge with this.
Well, they also say, it's also says this is why I grew up in an era. My parents taught me this: is that you don't live with beyond your means.
Yeah.
And I think that's always, when I was younger, you're young. Hey,
Yeah, yeah,
you're
yeah.
young. You go. But
Entertainment.
and you buy things you don't. You
Mm-hmm.
just, I'm working. I can buy stuff. I can do this. But now I'm at the age where, well, I mean, not even before my, but I mean, I finally woke up. Let me put it that way.
Right,
I finally woke up, and I probably finally woke up when I was around when I got divorced from my first husband, and I was 25. I was 25 then,
Wow.
and I woke up and I left with nothing. I left absolutely
I
with
know
the
you're
clothes on my
telling me.
back. I gave up. I mean, I just literally walked away, and I thought,
To Oregon, right?
Washington. I went to live with
Washington.
my friend's parents. They told me
Right.
to come up and live with them, and I had absolutely nothing. And I thought, I can do this. I woke up. I woke up and I said, I can do this. I don't have to have anything. And I could do this. I can live. And I gradually built up. I lived in an apartment. I got finally got an apartment. I had no furniture. I slept on a sleeping bag. I had boxes where I had my clothes in.
Yeah.
And then I would go to the thrift shop and I'd buy like a table and a chair.
Mm. Yeah.
So, and it's not the first time I've lived gone and left, left, because I know I can survive with nothing.
The
Because
scriptures
I've
are the
come here,
ultimate guide.
but it's interesting. I've come here, and people have given me stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I brought some of my stuff with me. I brought, some of my stuff with me. But now I look around and going, I really don't need it.
Right, right. No, no, we don't. Well, you have your place.
But it's
I don't know
painful.
about people's money. That's the worst thing. Like yesterday, I couldn't invite you. I don't have nothing. I don't know what my mom's money is. I don't want to cause spending for them for anybody. I can't say, oh, she has money. She could probably pay. Like
I didn't have anybody
I
to
don't
do that.
know. I don't know. People's money is the hardest thing. I don't. Unless they have to tell me, I don't have nothing myself. So I'm like.
But in a sense, you're lucky.
Yeah, yeah. Because
Because
I'm not attached to anything, pretty much.
well, you're attached to your art, and
Yeah, I'm attached to that,
that's what
and
causes you to survive.
mhm.
That is your survivor.
And I don't care what people think about me. Is another one. I mean, once that's off of you, you really reach humility. Um,
I'm trying to get there. I'm trying to, and I,
Well, it
and
takes these pilgrimages.
Yeah.
It takes all this stuff. It wasn't so easy for me either. Like I did detach somehow. And,
yeah, well, my mother was, and this is, I can hear my mother in the back of my head, you can't do this, you gotta be like this, you don't act like this. I could still hear my mother
sure.
because I was a girl. Because being a
Oh
girl and being a boy is
yes,
different.
it's a
It's
little
being
different.
completely
Especially
different.
if you're the only one.
Yeah, and they expected
Yeah.
a lot of stuff from me.
Mhm,
And so,
mhm.
therefore, I had to create an image. Was it my image? I don't even know.
Sometimes they are molding us, but the Messiah says detach from, you know, mothers, fathers,
And it's hard to
sons.
do, but
It
it's very hard to
is.
do.
I know. I know.
And then, so it's,
This
and I
is, and
think
you got
about my
this
son.
circus here with these people.
Yeah,
Like,
I think yeah, you need to watch it because it was interesting. But anyway, it was like my son. I'm going, okay, he's made his choice. I'm sad, yes, because I don't have a relationship. I do have a grandson that I know, and I found it out through his father.
mhm.
And I'm going, well, but yet I'm still detached from them. I'm not attached to them at all. And the Bible
Well, that
said,
took time. I'm sure at first it was really tough,
yeah,
when it
yeah.
was all fresh and stuff, or even before he
He wouldn't
left.
even. I don't think my son wouldn't even recognize me, and I would
How
know.
old
I
is
wouldn't
he?
even. He's your age.
I mean, when the
He's your age.
separation came.
When he married his wife, that was
Oh, so he was a grown man already.
he was 30.
That's when the separation came between you and him?
Yeah,
He was a Transformer one, right?
yeah. He was. Let's see.
Wow. This is crazy. That's, yes, yes, that's something there in your life there.
Well, it was when he got married. That's when it happened. Because I think his wife had something to do with it.
Yeah, I told you that's what happened with my family too. That my brother's wives were just, they're different, and it did cause a lot of,
And what I did for my son,
separation within.
yeah. And what I did for my son, I know that she turned, and I don't know what his father said to him. Like I said, I talked to my mother's lawyer because of all the stuff that went on with the trust, because my mother had a nice trust fund. And when I found out, when the lawyer called me and said your son's suing us, and I go, why? Why is he suing us?
Your son's suing us.
Was going to sue us. My mother's was going to sue me because I was in charge of my mother's estate,
Uh-huh.
and he wasn't part of it.
Your ex-husband.
Hmm?
Your ex-husband?
No, my son.
Because he wasn't part of it, he was gonna sue you?
My ex husband had nothing to do with it. It was my son who was going to sue after my mother passed away. We were settling the estate. My son, because he knew I was executor, and he felt slighted because he wasn't part of making the decisions. Well, he wasn't even in. He wasn't even.
Born yet.
Oh yeah, he was
Oh, he
born.
was born?
Yeah, he was in his 30s. He was married,
What? Oh,
and he never came and saw his grandmother. After he
no?
got married, he never saw his grandmother.
So, he's like,
So it was all about the money, and I know it came from his wife. That I know
sure.
because I know what his wife was like. She was a princess, and she was, I watched her, and I'm going, and he did
What
everything.
happened to him, though? That's the big worry. Like, what happened? What
I don't
whispered
know.
in his ear? I guess his wife, right? You said?
Yeah, I think his wife.
Or the money, if he's
It was
like that. If he's trying to sue, really, for the money
It
like
was
that?
for the money.
I mean, I've heard of it. It doesn't
Oh yeah, it
surprise me,
happens.
but it does happen. I
Dora's
know.
fighting that now with her parents' estate.
I know it happens.
And when my late husband was alive, his sister, when she passed away unexpectedly, oh, there was a war there, a big war. And I
Yeah.
said, I'm staying out of it. I said, I do not want to have anything to do with the family. I said, I don't want to be a part of it. And I told him, I said, you could be a part of it if you want to, but don't ask me anything. I'm not going to comment. I'm not going to be part of this.